Howdy.
Howdy. How are you?
Good, you?
Not too bad.
He
Hey.
was at your house earlier.
Yeah.
What's up, Dave?
Do you want me for questioning or anything?
For what?
A shed or anything? No.
You know what? She just called me and she told me that was Richard's stuff. And I said to her, I'm like, he's technically the one that has to make this report. So was there actually stuff stolen out of the shed?
There's a new lock on the shed. I didn't notice it. Listen, I went to get a pop last night about 2-ish.
Mm-hmm.
And everything was intact. The bike was missing.
2 a.m.?
Close to it. But the bike was missing at that time. Because I went in and told her, I says,
Who you told? Tanya?
yeah, I says, I said, Shasha left Dylan's, Pete's bike up off the porch down here by the, I says, I told her to put it on the porch. I said, it's gone. Now, that could have been a little kid coming through there because they had some kind of bonfire or something down here on 79 where they always go to. They had a bonfire last night. So that bike itself may not be stolen, but that shed was robbed. It's got a brand new lock. When I first heard about it, I was sitting over having coffee with my Uncle Tom. Pete's
So the
mom.
shed was broken into?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I was over having coffee. Rhonda called me and said, Tanya just told me the shed got robbed and all Pete's stuff's gone. And
Who said that?
Tanya.
Tanya? Okay. Who's Rick?
Hey, you left your lights on?
Yeah, I know. My car's running.
Oh, is it?
Yep.
Okay, just wanted to double check with you.
All right.
Have a good day.
Yep.
That's one of y'all's boys?
I don't know who that
I ain't met you yet. Who are you?
Yeah.
I'm Johan.
Yeah, okay. Welcome.
Officer Lorenz.
Good. I have a feeling we're going to have good interactions. You guys got a good department here.
Oh, yeah.
The chief actually,
He's awesome.
I doubted this guy at first, but it was
Listen,
only
you doubt
by
everybody
your
at
cut.
first.
I was right. They're gone. So I wasn't wrong.
So I can't say much about him because that's not my
And that
business, so.
and see now, if you run with a lame, you'll walk with a limp. That's who you was trained by. I assumed that you was playing ball with him.
Hey man, I do.
And it started with the driving inside the police station, inside the Duke that one night. You guys was on a call, and that's kind of what started. I said, he's working for so and so. I said, I still can't say his name because there's still CPO there, and I'm sure if he hears this, he's going to get me. So I'm not going to do it that way. But anyhow,
smart.
Rhonda told me that there was 2 names mentioned. She said anonymous neighbor said that she wasn't going to be questioned and she didn't want no part of it, but she seen Dustin
Rhonda
Armstrong, Pete's mom.
Okay. How did she get involved?
Was
it Tanya that called?
I don't
No,
know.
Tanya.
Rhonda called me.
Rhonda's in Florida.
No, she's up here right now.
Rhonda is?
Yeah.
She just told me she was in Florida.
They must have just went back then. They was just up here. I just seen her.
She just told me she was in Florida.
Maybe they did go home. Maybe they went home Sunday.
Yeah.
That's a possibility.
She told me she was in Florida. I'm like,
Huh.
Okay. Then
I didn't even know that. See, I was sitting having coffee. Listen, when I come out to go get coffee this morning, I seen the lock on that shed. I let my dog out to piss. I seen there was a lock on the shed. So when did the new lock come into play? If I was sitting there having coffee, Rhonda calls me, and the exact words was, "Hey, Tanya just told me that Pete's stuff's missing." No, Pete's stuff's in the shed. No, she said somebody cut the lock on the shed, and I said, well, listen, it's raining real hard. I can't get down there right now. I'm headed down there as soon as I can. I said, I will let you know. And I started right there at the middle of Cliff Street, and I filmed all the way in the driveway. When I got in, I said, well, there you go. It's a rumor. Everything's locked up. And I was going to cut it and send her the video to show it was still locked. And then Tanya was sitting on the porch, and she said, that's the new lock, by the way.
Oh, who put the new lock on it?
I don't know. I didn't know. I would say Tanya. I wouldn't know because she's still not talking to me.
Do you know about she filed a missing report on your child?
Yes.
I want to let you know about that. Is that true or not? Is she missing?
Hold on. I'll let you know.
What's that guy walking?
I have no clue. I don't. She wearing a police hat. I have
That
no
wasn't
clue.
one of y'all?
No,
Well, her hat looked like yours.
Yeah, I know.
I have no
That's
clue.
why I asked the question.
Well, anybody can go online and buy a police hat.
Yeah, but
Hey,
It should be illegal to do that, though.
it should,
That's false
it's
advertising.
impersonating police officer.
as long as she's not
Actively trying to do
actively,
it.
yeah.
Well, you heard about the cruiser being up at the house.
I heard about that.
Some dumb stuff.
Hey.
Hello?
Hello?
How bad you bleeding?
Yo,
Huh?
do you have Cheyenne?
Yeah, she's going to the fair.
Alrighty. I'll talk to you in a little bit.
No, how bad you bleeding?
Who was that?
My sister,
Who's your sister?
Don Enos.
Donna. She literally just said that she ran away a couple nights ago.
What it was is, she went to stay at my sister's house last night. She snuck out, and she come back this morning.
Okay, because Tanya, I was just over there probably.
Hour
Right.
and a half.
At that time, she technically was missing because she didn't come back to my sister's house till. So she was kind of right to file the. I didn't leave her in the dark because I didn't know. That's why I said when you told me that, I called because I just read a text when I was standing out there. I was talking to Cheyenne, and we was talking about her mom. So yes, I knew that the police was called about a missing report today because at the time
Can you,
nobody knew where she was at.
Where's Donna's house at?
78 Fleek.
78 Fleet.
Yeah.
78 Fleet.
72.
72 Wing Street, supposedly where.
That's where she stayed at, I guess. So yeah, technically she was missing, but I know where she's at now. So if you have to, I guess you have to follow up on it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have you file a written statement if you don't care.
Okay.
Because I literally just sent over the facts and told them to put her in the system as a missing juvenile.
Okay. Yeah. So technically, she really wasn't wrong until that call.
Right.
Shasha told me where she was going, and I know she wasn't there, so I knew she was safe that minute because that's exactly what she said. So I'm at Aunt Donna's and I'm safe. Until that minute, yes, she was missing, but I'm glad I come over then because
So-
that could have started a whole
Yeah.
fiasco.
Let's go back to the shed incident type thing. Somebody did break into it.
Yeah. I haven't looked
Do
at
you
this.
know what's stolen in it?
Not a clue.
You know what Richard had in there? Because
I
the
never seen
the
it.
problem I'm having is
That's her friend. I
Yeah.
didn't listen. He lost his storage shed or something. I didn't know they was even put stuff there. She's not on that lease.
Mhm. She's been living there though.
I
Yeah,
know.
you
I
know what it-
know,
you know what it
I
comes
know,
down to.
I know.
I didn't even know Richard was back in town until I got that call the other day, and I'm like, wait a minute, he has warrants.
So it was a welfare check on him.
Mhm.
Damn. I thought she got him because they was arguing that day.
So the call was, I got called over there, so we're probably having an argument. That there was an argument earlier over there and asked me to do a welfare check on Richard. I'm like, Richard Armstrong. I'm like, wait a minute, that guy has warrants.
Yeah, it was. I think technically it was Pete kind of arguing with himself over something. Anyhow, all the shit that was shattered around the. I guess he was going off and slinging broker Drummel and shit and. Yeah, I thought he got her. I thought she got him until you just.
It wasn't you that called. It wasn't her that called.
Hmm.
I think you're probably just as surprised to see us out there.
I didn't know what it was because I heard a bunch of scuffling.
Yeah,
Yeah, old boy got hurt, his knee or something.
who got hurt?
The other
Oh,
officer.
Matt. Yeah. What's up, man?
Tried to hear it.
I can't understand them half the time.
Yeah. She's kind of muffled.
Chewing tobacco.
I don't think so.
I love a woman that chews tobacco.
Right? That's the mean one.
All right.
Just don't get a tweaker. A tweaker's bad. They're cool at first. The sex is good, but man, they will steal you blind.
803. Can you repeat? Copy. So your daughter's not missing?
She's found. So if if there's still charges,
There's no charges on a missing juvenile,
Okay.
but there's unruly charges you guys can file.
so we have to do it.
Yeah, you have to go to the courthouse, Lincoln County Courthouse.
Now, if you went to the house and picked her up, now would there have been charges then? For runaway, if you pick her up while she's run, they just bring them home?
Would you drop her off?
All right, yeah, I'm
You have
here
to
with
actually
David
do
right
it.
now, and he's talking to me saying she's with Donna Ennis.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay. As long
I like
as
the
long
new
as she's
police
with
department.
Donna Ennis.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Hey David, it's all right for her to be with.
Yes.
It's okay for her to be with Donna.
I'll bring her home after I get off work tonight, and it'll change. You won't get any more calls from her.
No. All right, thank you. Bye-bye.
Kids are fun.
Addison,
I got
Newark,
three.
Addison, Newark out there, and
That's cool.
try to find her.
Yeah, she until I got I got that text from her. She kind of was missing, so
All right.
it had been in rights to.
Right. But yeah, for the unruly charges, you guys will have to file that. So the shed was broken into. So I'll document that the shed was broken into, and there was a new lock put on the shed.
Tell him you need to go down and see it.
I
Don't
can,
you
I can run down there. Yeah, so.
hop on down and see,
Yeah, I'll run down there.
see what's missing? Shit.
So I don't know what's missing. I don't know what's this.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
Well,
Need
just
an
maybe
inventory
see if the
beforehand.
shed's empty or something. Maybe take a picture. Your presence kind of keep the
Right.
neighborhood.
Keeping people honest.
Right.
Keep
That's what's
people
up.
So
honest.
I'll run down there here in a few minutes and we'll go from there.
That'll work. That
'Cause
way,
I
I
told
mean,
Rhonda, because Rhonda tried to fight with me about. She said it was her son's property. Then she said, "Oh, I changed my mind. It's mine property." I'm like, you can't do that. Like, you can't change your
well, I
mind.
mean, it really wouldn't matter anyhow because it was on my secured property.
Yeah, but for us though, we can't bounce back and
It's wolf.
forth. Once you tell me, I have to stick to that because
Right.
that's our
Yes.
job. We
I
gotta
get
be
it.
honest.
I get it. I support good cops.
We like the support, so
Yeah,
You watch
take her,
my channel.
Take
It's
her
what we
back
do
to
to
what was
bad
it,
cops.
78 Fleet
Yeah.
Avenue.
Yeah.
Take her back to. Okay, yeah, I just found out what the actual address was from Mr. Ennis, so he's actually in my office right now. So, 78 Fleet Avenue, and that Donna Ennis is the aunt. Yep, and it's okay for her to be released to her. Alrighty. Alright, I appreciate you. Thank you. Bye. Sounds like Newark picked her up.
Cool. They had to pick her up because she said she was at my sister's house. So they must have went to 78 Fleet. The people on Wing
Or
Street probably
they
gave
went
them
to
that
Wayne
address.
Street. They found her at Wayne Street, and they had to take her to.
Well, I was talking to her on text when I was standing out here just a minute ago.
Huh.
And she said she was at my sister's.
well, she's safe.
Talking
that's
to
all
her.
That's the important part, right?
But yeah, you're welcome. I just if you need to come down and take
I'm gonna
pictures
run
or
back.
anything.
Yeah, I'll run down there and take a couple pictures. Like I said, I don't know what Richard had in that shed. I have not.
I'm not sure either. I didn't help him move
And-
it. I had no clue that. I mean, I knew he lost his shed, but I didn't know she
Right.
was putting.
Right, and Rhonda Armstrong, correct?
That's the
She
mom.
can't make a report on his stuff missing that she doesn't know what's missing.
Right.
She can
Yeah.
say what's missing, but
She's just upset because she knows he's gonna get out and bug out about it, and she's in
I know.
Florida. She's safe.
I get what she was trying to do, but the only thing I can really do is document that she made this phone call and all that good stuff. So she actually was giving me a hard time on the phone, so I asked her, and I'm like, "You have a good day," and I had to hang up on her. It is what it is. I'll stop by down over there.
Alrighty. Yeah,
Alright.
just I mean, I'll probably be there. But I don't go to work till 5, so Yeah, it don't have to be
over there
now.
shortly.
All right, that'll work.
Alright, thanks, Andy. Have a good one.
Yeah.